Hey there, this is Red. It's time for another episode of Red Plays. So on the table, I've still got She-Hulk out there. I've got the standard Klaw out there. Let's see, I need to bump him up to 12 life here real fast. But I have made a change. So I am still playing She-Hulk Justice, but I've kind of made my own deck. I wasn't exactly impressed with the last She-Hulk Justice deck I was playing, so I wanted to try and tweak it a little bit myself. I ended up tweaking it a lot of bit myself. And I'll put a link to that in the description down below. But let's give it a test and see how it works out here. So I've got Klaw out there. He's got his 12 health. My underground distribution network. My underground distribution is out there, and my defense network is out there. And we need a minion. So let's see what Klaw brings to play with him. Nope, no. Ooh, Tiger Shark is coming out at the beginning. Okay. So not only did he get a minion, he got a big minion to start out. All right. Let's see here. So She-Hulk needs her 6 cards. We've got Mockingbird. Hey, that's a good starting card. Legal practice, interrogation room, legal practice for justice, and endurance. All right, let's see what we want to get rid of. So I don't think the legal practices are going to do me any good. Interrogation room would be nice to have out there. Let's just get rid of these 2 and grab a couple more and see what we come up with. We come up with a 1-2 punch and a haymaker. All right. So I'm looking at what we have out there. We will probably want to take out Tiger Shark. We can do that with a 1-2 punch. We could either get the interrogation network out there. Oh, actually, we can get interrogation network and endurance out there. Let's work on that. All right, so we're gonna jump over to She-Hulk. We're gonna do 2 damage to Klaw. The next thing we're going to do is we are going to use our 4 Justice to put our interrogation room out. And we'll use Mockingbird to put Endurance out. All right, at that point in time, we're going to attack Tiger Shark for 3. And then we're going to use 1-2 punch. We'll use our Haymaker to pay for 1-2 punch. To untap She-Hulk and hit him for 3 again. So he's going to hit him for a total of 6. My interrogation room says, after I defeat a minion, exhaust to remove a threat from a scheme. So we'll use that to take 1 off the defense network. All right. So we'll be done at that point, and we'll draw 4 cards. So we got Focused Rage, some Downtime, and the Daredevil. All right. So we are over to the Klaw. First thing we're going to do is put 1 threat on the main scheme. Next up, Klaw's going to attack She-Hulk. She-Hulk is going to take this one. So Klaw gets 2 cards, and we get a bonus of 0 and a bonus of 2. So we take 2 damage. All right. And then we need an encounter card. So let's see what we get for our encounter card. We get, Gang Up. So the villain's going to attack me again. All right, so we're going to take another hit. Get 2 cards, and we're going to see, we got Titania stuff in here. I take Titania stuff out as I come across it. So that's 1, 2 cards. Oh, so he's going to come into play. I'm going to take 3 from the solid sound body. All right, so weapons runner comes out. I take 3 from the solid sound body. All right. Oop, and I'm going to, really quick here, go through and take out any of the Titania cards. There's 1, 2, 3. Hopefully she doesn't come back out real quick. That's how it would work, is I pull the cards out of there and then immediately she comes into play. So, all right, let's see here. So we ended up taking 5 damage that round, which was a lot of damage. Defense network is still out there. Let's see what we want to do on the She-Hulk side of the board. All right, so we've got a Focused Rage that we could get out there, which is probably our best Help Us Later card. So I think we'll go ahead and get that into play. So we're going to use 1, 2, 3 to get focused rage out there. Let's go ahead. Should we use our focused rage to draw a card? I don't think so, because if we draw one, we won't be able to play it this round, so we might as well let it sit. I think with She-Hulk, we'll attack the weapons runner, take the weapons runner out. Then we'll use our interrogation room to take one more off of the defense network. And at that point in time, I'm going to revert over to Jennifer Walters, and we'll be done. So I'm going to untap. I'm going to draw 6 cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. All right, so we're over to Klaw. So first part of Klaw is we're going to get a threat. I'm going to block that. Use Jennifer's I object to block the first threat that comes out. Next is Klaw's going to scheme. He schemes for 2. He's going to get a bonus of 1. Oh no, sorry. We get the boost. So I exhaust each ally I control, which I have none. So he's going to just scheme for 2. All right, so we've got 3 scheme here, and then we're going to draw an encounter card. So let's see what we get for an encounter card. Encounter card is... I just mentioned. Okay, so there we go. Shadows of the Past is going to come out. Hey, look, the Titania stuff is right over here. So just so happens it's right beside me. Okay. So Personal Challenge is going to come out, and that's going to have 4 threat on it to start. 3 plus 1 per player. Yep, 4. And then I get to mix these in here. All right. So that's great. Trying to show off my new deck, and we'll see how well it deals with Titania, because that's a pretty rough start there. All right. So what are we going to do here? That's the end of the villain's turn. That's totally not how I wanted that to work out. All right, so I think the first thing we're going to do is we will... Okay, if we flip over, we want to end up doing 6 damage to Titania and get her out of the way. If we flip over, I could Gamma Slam. But I think I would be better off getting things like my Helicarrier out there. So if we use our superhuman strength, we can get a stun going. So the question is, I think we'll flip. We're going to do our 2 damage to Titania. There we go. We will use our Focused Rage to draw a card. So we're going to take a damage. We're going to draw a card. All right. So now what are we looking at? So our interrogation room we can't play because we only have 1 in play at the most. All right. We could play our superhuman strength. I think what I would like to get out would be Jessica Jones and our superhuman strength, which we can do with these 3 and that 2. All right, so if I get Jessica Jones out there, so I could just attack. All right, so let's do this. Let's get superhuman strength into play, which is going to cost me 2. I'm going to go ahead and use She-Hulk to attack Titania. And when we do that, we do 3, 4, 5 damage, which will take Titania out. As we take Titania out, we will use our interrogation room to take 1 off of the personal challenge. All right, we'll spend 3. Oh, superhuman strength is gone because we used it as part of that attack. We'll spend 3 to get Jessica Jones out. Jessica Jones is going to thwart. When she thwarts, she gets +1 for each side scheme in play. So she's going to thwart for 3 right now. So we're going to get rid of this personal challenge. Get that out of the way. All right, we're going to be done. So we'll do some untapping here. And we're going to draw 4 cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Next up, we're going to go over to Klaw. So the main scheme is going to get a threat. The Klaw is going to attack, and She-Hulk is going to take the attack. So he's going to attack 4. That's 1. And then 2 more, so he's going to attack for 3. Take 3 damage. All right. Then next up, we need an encounter card. Encounter card is, the Immortal Klaw. Oof. All right, so he's going to get a bonus 10. Ouch. All right. We're back over to the hero side of the board. So the good thing about the hero side of the board at this point is, so I could go after Nick Fury and do some damage, or I could split personality. I think I want to split personality and go over and then come back. So that's what we're going to do, is we're going to use these 3. We're going to split personality so we get 6 cards. So we're going to use that to flip. We go up to hand size. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We will go back to She-Hulk, do 2 damage to Klaw, so he's going to be down to 8. Well, plus we have the Immortal Klaw out there, so he's really at 18. So we're going to fix that. In just a second here, we'll knock that out if I can manipulate the tokens with my fingers, right? There we go. All right, it's down to 8. Okay, so next up is we will have Jessica Jones thwart on the Immortal Klaw. Since there are 2 side schemes out there, she thwarts for 3, so that's going to go away. Let's see here. We have a bunch of 1-2 punches out there. We have the focused rage, so we could take a damage. So I could knock Klaw down, but I think I want to get the defense network out of there. Or I could get Lockjaw out also, which would be handy to have him out there. Avengers Mansion would be good to get out there too, so I can get some card advantage. But if I do that, I'm going to have to spend almost everything I've got. All right, let's do our Focused Rage. So that's going to get us a card. We'll go up 1, and we get a First Aid. Jessica Jones has been really helpful. It might be good to heal her up. And I think I need to go long game and get the Avengers Mansion out there. So we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4. Get our Avengers Mansion out there. Let's hold on to... Yeah, we'll get rid of that. We'll use our Avengers Mansion to draw a card. So now we've got a Helicarrier and a 1-2 punch and a First Aid. All right, so we could hit the Klaw for 6. I think what we're going to do is we're going to thwart with She-Hulk, get rid of the defense network. And then we're going to First Aid on Jessica Jones and heal her up. All right. At that point, we'll be done. We'll hold on to the Helicarrier and draw 3 more. 1, 2, 3. All right, we're over to the Klaw's turn. Klaw's turn. We're going to put one threat on the main scheme. Klaw's going to attack She-Hulk. She-Hulk is going to take it. He's going to do... Ooh, wow. 3, and then... Ooh, discard a random card from my hand. Okay, that's annoying. And we'll get rid of that one. No, we got rid of our helicarrier. The one that I held on to. And we're going to take 3 damage. Jerk. Alright. Next up, we're going to draw an encounter card. Counter card is Assault. Ooh, he's going to attack again. Alright, this time... Let's see, we've got plus 3 hit points. We've actually got 18, but we're at 13 right now. The likelihood of him doing 5 damage is pretty low. But I think I'm going to go ahead and defend against that. Alright, so we're going to defend. He's going to do... no damage. Okay. He does minus 2 damage. Dang it. I wasted that. Alright. So he's done. And we're back to... Make sure I got that right, because that was his was an assault. Okay. So then we're back to the hero turn. Alright. Hero side, what are we going to do? We're going to do an Avengers Mansion. Draw a card. Alright. We are going to... I think we're going to do this, get this For Justice going here. Yeah, I think that's the best idea. Is we'll do a For Justice. Ooh, do I have a mental? I've got a mental. I've got 2 mental. 2 mental. All right, so let's use these 2 to do our For Justice, which is going to take 4 threat off of a scheme. So we'll take 4 threat off of Underground Distribution. Knocks it down to 1. We'll use Jessica Jones. We'll attack the Klaw for 2. And then actually we're going to flip over to Jennifer Walters. We'll be done. All right, so we're going to draw back up to 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, he's going to get a boost card. I'm going to reshuffle. What do we got sitting out there? We've got not a whole lot of damage. We've got a focused rage again. We've got a couple of first aids, so we could heal up without actually having to tap ourselves to heal up, which would be nice. What else do we got going on there? There's a surveillance team we could get out there. There's our other focused rage. The other thing we can look at is if we take Klaw over to Klaw rank 2, then we can get, well, I shouldn't get ahead of myself. Because what's going to happen is one of these cards is going to be the stupid guard thing, and he's going to have guard and toughness, and I'm not going to be able to get to Klaw. What's going to end up happening. So, okay. Klaw's turn. We're going to put 1 threat on the main scheme. The Klaw's going to scheme. He's got a scheme of 2. He's going to get a bonus of 1, so he's going to scheme for 3. So we're up to 5, but we're going to block one of those, so he's only going to scheme for 2. We're going to use our I object. Then next up, he's going to get 2 encounter cards. All right, so encounter card number 1. Klaw's Vengeance, Alter Ego. Discard 1 card at random from my hand. All right. 1 card at random is going to be this card. Oh, it's our other focused rage. Darn it. I wanted that one. Okay. Second encounter card is Sonic Boom. So when revealed, either spend the 3 or exhaust your hero, but I'm not hero, I'm alter ego, so I don't have to worry about... Oh, it doesn't deal damage to me. Okay, so we're good with that one. Oh wait, no, so when revealed, either spend or exhaust each character you control. Ooh, each character sucks. All right. And actually, I cannot counter that because I don't have all three. I've only got a bunch of mental and one physical, so they're going to get exhausted. Okay. So Klaw is done. We're back over to the hero side. All right, how do we want to handle this? First, let's do our Avengers Mansion and get a card. All right, interrogation room. So we know that we're spending that for resources. I think we're going to first aid a couple of times to get us some breathing room on the damage that we've been taking. Let's do a focused rage. That's going to bump us up to 12. Oh, sorry. We're going to pop over to She-Hulk, 2 damage. We're going to use our focused rage. So we're going to go up 1. I mean, they get to draw a card. The helicarrier, all right. Let's do... I could have got the Superhuman Law Division out there and taken some off the underground distribution, which probably would have been the smart thing to do, but it's a bit late for that now. All right, so let's use Interrogation Room, Superhuman Law Division, and our Surveillance Team to get the helicarrier out. We will use the helicarrier to do a first aid on She-Hulk. And then we will use our ground stomp to do another first aid on She-Hulk. And we'll be done. All right, so it's the villain's turn. Oh, I need 4 cards. Don't forget our 4 cards. Ooh, Gamma Slam. And Nick Fury. Oh, I like how they come out at the same time, so I have to make a choice. Okay, so we're going to add 1 threat to the main scheme. Klaw is going to attack She-Hulk. She-Hulk's going to take this attack. So right now he's doing 0. And we're going to get 3. Ooh, yep. And that's our Titania, so we get an additional card. So he's going to surge and the Weapon Runner is going to come out. Great. All right, so we're going to take 3 damage from that. Okay. Weapons Runner is going to attack, so we're going to take another damage from the Weapons Runner. All right, so we're at 14. Interesting. Okay. We are then done, I believe, right? Because that was our... No, he attacked. That was his attack. And then the Weapons Runner attacked. Now we need an encounter card. Counter card is... Oh. So attached to the minion with the highest percent hit points. We have a big Weapons Runner. All right, we've got a 5-point Weapons Runner. That's the first time I've seen that. All right. So we're done. We're over to the hero side. So looking at this, I can do potentially a lot of damage this round. So let's do our Avengers Mansion and get our card. That's interesting too. All right, so between, ooh, and then we could flip back. Ooh, I think we need to do that. All right, so we're going to do 1, 2, 3. And we're going to do our split personality, which is going to flip us over. And we're going to draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get us back up to 6. Ooh, wow. Okay. We will flip over to She-Hulk. So Klaw is down to 2. So now the question is, we can knock Klaw and then the Immortal Klaw will come out. We can potentially Gamma Slam. But then we won't be able to do anything else in addition to the Gamma Slam. The other option is to, let's see here. We could attack with She-Hulk. One-two punch him. Oh, so we could attack with She-Hulk, knock him out, double 1-2 punch the weapons runner. Let's do that. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We'll see how this works out. We will attack Klaw with She-Hulk. So that's gonna do 3. So that's gonna take him to Klaw level 2. So Klaw level 2 is gonna give us the Immortal Klaw. So let's see if we can find the Immortal Klaw. Immortal Klaw, there we go. All right, it's gonna come out with 3 on it. 2, 3. All right, we will spend our helicarrier to make that a 1-2 punch. So that means that she untaps. Let's see here. We can. Oh, Klaw's going to be at 18 life. Right, 18 life. Yep. And he's got the Immortal Klaw. Okay. So I don't think I'm going to be able to kill him and the Immortal Klaw this round. That's not going to happen. So I kind of want to hold on to my Gamma Slam and see if I can use that in a second here. So what I can do is I can attack the weapons runner. Yeah, I will attack the weapons runner for 3. And then I'll use Lockjaw to do a 1-2 punch on the weapons runner. And then we'll attack the weapons runner again for 3. So it does a total of 6, which is enough to take him out with this boost on him. I can use my interrogation room to take 1 off the Immortal Klaw. And then I can use Jessica Jones to thwart for 2 to get rid of the Immortal Klaw. All right, so then I'm sitting with these 3 cards. I can do a focused raid, which is going to give me a damage. So I'm up to 15 out of 18 now. I get to draw a card. Now I've got Hellcat. I think at that point in time, so do I get rid of my Gamma Slam? I kind of want to hold on to it and save it for a bunch of damage. But it would be nice to get one of these heroes out there to help block. I don't know, I think I'll hold on to it. So we're going to risk that. We're going to do Mockingbird and Hellcat to do a Haymaker. Problem is, Klaw is going to advance the scheme next round. Unless I get Hellcat out there. All right, we're going to do that instead. We're going to get Hellcat out there. Hellcat's going to come out, and she's going to thwart on the main scheme and knock it down by 2. All right, so we're going to be done at that point. We're going to tap a million things. And we're going to draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, villain's turn. 1 threat on the main scheme. Next up, Klaw's going to attack, and Jessica Jones is going to step in front of the attack. So Klaw's going to do 1 plus that and a boost. So the boost does 1 damage to each hero. So I'm up to 16. That's an ouch. And Klaw's going to do 3 to Jessica Jones, so Jessica Jones is out of there. All right, next up we're going to draw our encounter card. Encounter card says... it's going to surge. So we're going to surge, and we get... oh, an armored guard. Okay, armored guard comes out with tough. And we are done on the Klaw side of the house. All right, we're back over to the hero side. How do we want to handle this? So we got underground distribution. We've got the threat down on that a little bit, which is good. We can... I think we work that angle. So let's do a... use our Avengers Mansion. We'll get a card. All right. We already have a helicarrier out there. And we can have max 1 per player. So that's going to end up being used for a resource. I think what we'll do is we will attack the armored guard. Gets rid of his tough. Then we will use our helicarrier to make that a 1-2 punch. Then we will attack the armored guard again. We will use our interrogation room to get rid of 1 threat. This goes down to 3 again. We will... let's use our first aid to heal 2 on She-Hulk. Hellcat will thwart 2 off of the underground distribution. And then, do I want to draw 1? No, we'll be done at that point in time. And we're going to get rid of these 2 and draw 4. Let's see what we come up with. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, great. That's not the finishing hand. All right. Untap all this business. All right. So we're going to go over to the Klaw. We're going to get 1 threat on the main scheme. The Klaw's going to attack, and Hellcat is going to step out in front of this. He's going to get 2 cards. 2 cards are going to be a bonus of 2, 3, so Hellcat is gone. Hellcat's out. All right, we're going to draw an encounter card. Encounter card is Masters of Mayhem. So I'm going to go through and choose 1 because they're all on the discard card deck at this point in time. So why don't we get... I don't know who we want to get out there. Let's get the Melter out there because he doesn't have a whole lot of life in him. So we'll put the Melter out. There we go. But he attacks for a lot. Okay, so we're done there. And we're going to be back to the hero side. I'm really not happy with the cards I've got on the hero side, so hopefully Avengers Mansion does something amazing for us. I have to reshuffle the villains deck, so we're going to put an acceleration token out there. All right. We're back over the hero side. So first thing we're going to do on the hero side is we're going to Avengers Mansion. I'm going to draw a card. Hey, we got a lot of justice going on, which does us not a whole lot of good right now. Let's see here. Let's do a focused rage. So we take a point of damage. We draw yet another card. Enhanced physique. All right, let's do, how do we want to handle this? So we can do 1, 2. We can do a for justice, which is going to take 3 thread off of a thing, but we'll just take 2 off. That's all we can do. Let's have She-Hulk attack and do 3 damage. And we'll do 3 damage to Klaw. Knock him down to 15. Then we will get our enhanced physique out there, which is going to give us a little bit more mana. Resources. I say mana all the time. That's in this game, I guess it's resources. And then we will be done. Oh, actually, we're going to flip over to Jennifer Walters, and then we'll be done. And I'm going to get rid of the heroic intuition. We're going to draw 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Going to get a boost card. Okay, so we've got, get a Gamma Slam, I can put the hurt on him, but I'm kind of messing with not being at a lot of life here. And he's going to get some extra cards here, so let's see how this round could be bad. He'll probably bump up to the next, we'll see. Probably bump up to the next level, which is going to get yet another minion out there. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Sorry, I had 5 now. It should be 6. 3, 6. Hey, there's my under surveillance finally. Okay, so over to the villain side. Villain side. This would get 2 because of the acceleration, but I'm going to use my object to make it only 1. The Klaw is going to scheme for 2. He's going to get a bonus of none, and I'm glad I got rid of that card. So he's just going to scheme for 2. All right, Melter's going to scheme for 1, so we go up to 4. And we're going to get 2 encounter cards. All right, so encounter card number 1 is, oh, that means that, let's see here, each Master of Evil says, each Masters of Evil minion attacks a hero. There is no hero, so I'm going to go look for another Master of Evil. All right, so who do we want to grab? Let's grab Shark Guy. Is that who we want to grab? No, we don't want to grab Shark Guy. Let's grab, yeah, we can grab Shark Guy. Yeah, we'll do Shark Guy. Okay. So that was our encounter card, right? Masters of Mayhem. That was the first of the 2 encounter cards. So now we've got Tiger Shark out there. Second of the 2 encounter cards is, ooh, the Masters of Evil side scheme. All right, so we have actually, I don't think I've had that one actually come into play. When revealed, discard cards from the encounter deck until a Masters of Evil minion is discarded, and put that minion into play engaged with the first player. Wow, okay. Holy cow, so we're going to have all the Masters of Evil here. So we're going to go looking for a Master of Evil. Nope, Whirlwind. Wow. All right, so I've got a next round that's going to involve a lot of hurts potentially. Okay, so we're over to hero side of the board. What are we going to do on the hero side of the board? We are going to get an Avengers Mansion, so we get a card. That's interesting. All right, so we're going to switch over to She-Hulk. We'll do 2 damage to the Klaw. We will use the Helicarrier and under surveillance to put superhuman strength out. We will attack the Klaw. For 5? Ooh. Let's think about this. I can hit him for 10 total. Because I can 1-2 punch him, right? So that would attack him and stun him. Do I draw another card? Yeah, let's do it. Let's focused rage. We're going to take a damage. We're up to 16. Draw a card. Oh, ground stomp. All right. So if I ground stomp, I can do 1 to everything that's out there. 1-2 punch that. I won't have enough to actually pull off the ground stomp plus. So I could, well, what I was looking at is I could potentially take out 2 characters. If I ground stomp, I can do 5 damage, 1-2 punch, and then do 5 damage again. So I could take out like Tiger Shark and Whirlwind, but then I don't have the blockers that I need in order to make it through the round. What else can I do to try to get around this? Because the problem is Klaw is going to do damage to me, and if one of those minions do damage to me, then I'm in a world of hurt. Shoot. I don't know that I can get out of this one. Let's see what happens if I bring Daredevil out. Daredevil's going to cost me, would cost me 4 to get Daredevil out. I could use him as a potential blocker. And I can attack with him also. All right, so let's do, we will do our superhuman strength here and take out the melter. That's 5 damage to take out the melter. We'll use our interrogation room to take 1 off of underground distribution. Superhuman strength goes with hitting the melter. All right, we use our 1-2 punch to ready ourselves again. We get Daredevil out there with 1 of those and all of this, and Daredevil comes out. And then, oh, what do we do there? Problem is we're going to be taking damage. So I'm looking at, so if I take 2 damage, I'm out. And I'm going to take at least, yeah, I think that's the end. This is the end for the She-Hulk. So what can I do there? We will, Daredevil will attack the Klaw for 2. She-Hulk will attack the Klaw for 3. We'll knock him down to 8. I don't think there's anything miraculous I can pull out. So let's just see how this all goes down in the end. I'm going to untap lots of stuff. I'm going to draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's the Gamma Slam that would have ended the game. All right. Villain's turn. First part, put 2 thread on the main scheme. Second part, Klaw is going to attack, and we will block with She-Hulk. Oh man! So there's no matter what I do, we'll block with She-Hulk and see what he draws. So he's attacking. He's doing 1 damage. He's getting a boost of none. Discard a card from my hand. Okay. So I'm going to discard my legal practice. All right. So next up is Tiger Shark is going to attack. Daredevil's going to step in front of Tiger Shark. Tiger Shark's going to do 3. Daredevil's got 3. Daredevil's gone. Tiger Shark gets tough. All right. Whirlwind is going to attack. She-Hulk is going to defend against Whirlwind. Whirlwind does 2. She-Hulk defends for 2, but he does 1 damage to each hero. So now I'm at 17. All right, so now we draw our encounter card. Counter card says, when revealed hero, Klaw attacks you if this attack deals damage. Place 1 threat on the main scheme. No, it was so close. He's going to do 1 damage. Oh, man. He does 4 damage. If this would have been the card that he had drawn, I would have got the Gamma Slam on the next round. It would have taken him out. Oh, so close. Oh, all right. But I really shouldn't have won that one because it was going downhill there. So Klaw gets the win there. Actually, he should have got 3, I think. So that should have actually probably flipped that turn. Anyway, Klaw got the win. This is my new deck I'm trying out. So the thing about this deck is there are no... none of the 2 resource cards in here, and then the bonus justice cards that give you 2 resources if you're playing a justice card, there's none of those in there. So it's all actions, and the thought behind that was trying to keep She-Hulk flexible so she can do stuff during her round, as opposed to a lot of times I draw 1 or 2 mana cards and they would end up being useless. So every card I should be able to play about something about every turn. So anyway, that game ended up being pretty long. Why don't you let me know what it is that I messed up while I was playing that? And I'll give this deck another try. Hopefully it goes a little bit faster next time. We got Titania into the mix, and it's one of those things where I just drew the wrong cards to make this a quick game, and it made it tough. And I'm actually I'm fairly surprised that I did as well as I did with some of the draws that I got. So, guess that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.